Welcome to AM Best Audio.
I'm Lori Churtis for AM Best TV, and we're at the Artemis ILS conference in New York City. Joining us now is Emmanuel Modu. He's the managing director of AM Best Insurance-Linked Securities Group. Manny, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So Manny, how did the ILS market perform in 2023?
The ILS market performed really well in 2023 from a returns point of view. Based on some of the market indices we track, the cat bond market returned 20%, which was a record. And the collateralized insurance market returned 14%, which was also a record. Now, the ILS market grew by $4 billion last year to its current size of $100 billion. And most of that growth was based on cat bond issuance, which had a record of $15 billion this past year. Now, ILS market has not really grown very much since 2018, when the capacity was $95 billion. And that was because you have a lot of investors pulling out of the market after all the losses that we've seen over the past 6 years.
You talked about record cat bond issuance last year. Can you tell us about some of the factors that impacted that?
Sure. As it turns out, investors like risks that are actually more remote, and cat bonds certainly offer that. In addition, cat bonds avoid some of the secondary perils that's been a problem for the insurance industry for the past 7 years. So that has actually spurred on, investment in cat bonds. In addition, you have basically cat bond maturities that was quite high in 2023. In 2023, about $7 billion worth of cat bonds matured, and much of that was recycled back into the cat bond market, in addition to the new investors that have come in. Also, you have actually spreads in cat bonds have widened considerably, attracting a lot more investors. And also losses have come down. Expected losses have come down on cat bonds as well as market value of cat bonds being really have increased because Hurricane Ian losses have come in lower than expected. So all those things have led to heightened interest in the cat bond market.
And what are your expectations for the ILS market this year?
We expect the growth in cat bonds will probably continue because in 2024, about $11 billion worth of cat bonds will actually mature. So we may actually see a record again this year in cat bonds. But in terms of investor interest, I think investor interest will probably keep trickling back in because of the fact that they've seen some gains in 2023, although some of them are kind of have a wait and see attitude this year to see whether the market discipline is going to continue the next year. So overall, there's optimism, but kind of a cautious optimism.
Manny, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For AM Best TV in New York City, I'm Lori Churtis.
Looking to get the attention of the insurance industry? We have the platforms to do just that. Whether it be AM Best TV, AM Best Audio, Best Review Magazine, or Best Day, find out more by contacting our Advertising Services Business Development Team at 908-882-1706.